Good morning, party people. Happy Saturday. Woo-hoo! Alex Austin here. I'm going to meditate, channel my spirit guides. I would love to hear what questions you have for my guides. Please put them in the comments below. It's hard coming up with topics. I'd love your assistance in this. So my topic today, I decided just to I'm asking my guides to speak about the third, fourth, and fifth planes of existence. They can say anything, just anything about those is what I'd like to hear about. Okay, have a sip of Joe. And if you want to learn about how I do this meditation, go to alexaustincomics.com and I lay it all out. All right. Oh wait, I didn't do any. Let's do this. I did this. Ooh, you can already see it. This portal I'm about to open, I can already see it in my mind's eye. All right, there we go. We love you, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. We love you. What a beautiful frequency. So pretty. So, you want to hear something about the third, fourth, and fifth densities. Okay. What do we say? Well, let's start with this. You think of yourself. Initially, you've been taught that you're third density. Everything is 3D, and you think of it in the mathematical 3D perspective view. That is more than 2D if you have a flat object. And you have the 3D. Well, let's see. The third density, each of these, it's almost a shame to not talk about the layers all the way to one. On the first density, we have soil, things of that nature. Then it goes up. There's minerals, there's elements, there's fire, water, air, bodies of water that can be embodied with. Each of these things can be embodied with consciousness. Everything actually is, we retract, can be. Everything is embodied with consciousness. Even your coffee maker. Everything has consciousness in it. but it's at a certain level. It's only at a certain level that it doesn't match the level of consciousness that is residing in you right now as your coffee maker. That is like layer 1, 2 density. 2 is more plants. 3, animal consciousness. You are animal. You are above animal. You are above, you are above, you are above, you are above. Let that be clear. Consciousness is much stronger. And so consciousness bounces around in between all of these layers of reality, all these layers of consciousness. Your consciousness has been to them all, has been them all. You have been a river. You have been a stream. You've been sky. On your early feeling phases of your journey into everything. And you have countless incarnations as within all of these layers. And your journey back to source appears very slow and gradual. But if you look at how the illusion of linear time, past that, all that will happen is happening right now. That is to say, we cannot predict what will happen because your free will still guides that ship, and that makes it very exciting. But you have been a part of every layer of consciousness all the way back to source. You have already traveled back all the way to source in infinite time. But we are between A and B. Savor this. This moment is why you did this. This moment. To capitalize on what is in this moment right now is why you expanded, that you did the slingshot, you big banged to know more, to feel more, to be more than. We don't have the words, what beyond nothing was. Because there is. The main driving force is eternity, and infinite is within everything. Infinite and eternity is within everything. Consciousness goes back that far. It's that deep. You are not a mere however many years you've been alive in this lifetime. You have so much more wisdom than that. Think about how many souls there are on this planet right now. Think about how many there were 10 years, 20 years. There's quite a bit of souls on your planet right now, are there not? Well, the more souls, the merrier for this big show that we are in the midst of right now. Nobody wants to miss this. So all the souls that have been incarnating on this planet for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Do you remember Atlantis? You were there. Do you remember Lemuria? You were there. Do you know what happened to those people on Lemuria and Atlantis? They are you. You've been learning on this planet for quite some time. So, and you were very elevated back then. But guess what? You have just surpassed them in frequency, believe it or not, as advanced as they were technologically, as advanced as they were spiritually, as advanced as they were in their metaphysical gifts, you are in frequencies that are expanding beyond that right now. Pat yourselves on the back through. You are a part of this. You manifest your frequency. You feel your frequency. You are your frequency. And you have been expanding. You've been riding this expanse wave that you are partially responsible for because of your connection to Source. Everything in the universe that is without physical vessel, well, most of it is very jealous of you right now in what you get to experience in the coming times. This unfolding. See, let's go back to the third, fourth, and fifth density. Since you were young on this planet, in this lifetime, 4D has been where you go to dream. The astral plane, your etheric soul body leaves your physical form, and you instantly manifest whatever you want in the dream world. You can visit with whomever you wish. A nightmare, you brought fear into the equation, and that wasn't so pleasant. If you keep fear away from yourself with discipline, you won't have a nightmare again. But now, since 2012, we have been living in fourth density incrementally, until we are well in the thick of fourth density in our waking life as well as our dream life. That is the best way we can explain this to you. And you are dipping your crown chakras into the fifth all the time now, the more you meditate. And yes, the fifth is the mental plane. And there was more freedom, less restriction. Everything is at the speed of thought. Your manifestations. So imagine what polishing you need to do of your ego. You can't risk any ill thought out instant manifestations. You have to polish off any muck off that pure heart and make sure that heart is pure. By the time you are in that state, that actually brings about the state, is that purity of intention, that surrender of love to wash through you and through you and through you. And then you use it as a tool to pierce the veils of the layers above you with your heart. Is this helpful? To understand something about these planes of existence, and it goes up from there. It goes up from there. It goes up from there. And there is not physical bodies so much the higher you go. It is just consciousness getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and experiences are still amazing. But you can have your physical bodies for quite some time. You can enjoy them for quite some time as you expand into these higher levels. You don't have to say goodbye to them for a very long time. So enjoy your bodies. This is part of the fun of feeling these feelings while in these physical bodies and embodying these higher planes of consciousness within these physical bodies. This integration is hard to explain how magical it is. But you get to use your physical bodies as a tool to connect. Because where did you wake up this morning? You woke up, that's right, in your physical body. So while this body is your vessel, be the captain of your vessel. Guide your vessel in the way you feel drawn to. Keep opening your hearts. Keep opening your hearts. They act as a flashlight to show you the way through whatever planes of existence you want to explore. And your heart can help you go up and down, mostly up. We relish you on your journey. We cheer you forever. We are cheering you. We are cheering you. We'll say this, if you're ever walking around and down a hallway or somewhere and there's no one around, we ask you to throw out your hand in a high five, where you don't have to be embarrassed about high-fiving the blank air, high-fiving nowhere. But we want to tell you, we are meeting your high five. If you take our advice and go high five the sky, we will meet you energetically with your high five. We are high-fiving you back. That might be a fun practice. Please let us, anyway, we hope. We imagine just the thought of giving that high five to the universe can brighten your day a little. We like seeing your day brighten. We love you, we love you, we love you. Wow, dudes, that was pretty cool. My eyes get always teary. That Kundalini state. It's just bliss, and my eyes just start watering. Oh, the pitfalls of this meditation. All the crying and smiling. Ugh, it's horrible. So, if you want to learn this meditation, go to alexaustincomics.com and lay out how I do it. And you know, I'll say a little something about when did this start. Let me do a little Q&A. Question, Alex, when did you start doing this? Well, I didn't start speaking out loud for them. I was just like hearing the conversation in my head during meditation for around 2015, 2016 on. But then a few years ago, I started being able to just like let them speak through my mouth instead of just hear it. And then it's, for years, in my portal, you can read all my meditation notes on alexaustincomics.com for the Tomorrow Collective. I basically write down all the notes after my meditation downloads, or during my meditation downloads. Like, so those are all written channelings. I've got since 2016 on that channel. If you want to read that channeling information, and I'm still updating them with everything today. So, one catalyst. Get this. So I've been meditating at least an hour every day for 30 years. Like I say, I skip days, not every day, but for the most part, an hour a day for over 30 years. And in 2015-16, I decided to cut fluoride out of my toothpaste. And all of a sudden, my third eye, everything I was seeing and the downloads just started like coming in. So I'm not into fluoride. I don't really use any chemicals of any kind. If it comes into my body, it comes from the earth, and as clean a source as possible. I just don't like anything chemicals near me, if I can help it. I got a plastic coffee mug, but got it REI like 25 years ago, and I love it. Anyways, so yeah, this is new for me to like share these channelings, but it kind of feels right. So I'm gonna keep doing it for a little while, I think. If you dig them, let me know if you dig them. That'll help me. Is this resonating with people? Shower me with requests for my guides. Anyways, cheers! Happy flippin' Saturday! Woo!